Venezuela had democracy long before a dictator tried to come in and impose democracy at knife point to the people of Venezuela. And I'm not referring to the dictator that the Tangerine Twat Waffle just removed from Venezuela's control. The reality is democracy cannot be imposed at the tip of a knife. You cannot use force to force democracy into a land that already had democracy. The fact that you've decided to remove a dictator from Venezuela and now trying to impose or implement a correct person to be the leader of Venezuela means that you have missed the vital point about democracy, because democracy had already taken control in Venezuela. They voted in a president. That president rightfully should take control of Venezuela and lead the people, because the people voted that individual into office. Yet United States, again as always, being the expert on freedoms and democracy, is telling the people of Venezuela, no, you don't know what democracy is. We have to explain it to you. And not only do we have to explain it to you, but we need to vet and make sure that we put the right person in place, which is code for someone who's going to say yes to every irrational thing that the United States wants from the people, the land, or the infrastructure of Venezuela, because nothing says dictatorship like forcing people to take the choice that you make for them and calling it freedom. Because we have freedom of speech in this country, but as long as the speech that you speak is what the people in power approve of, then you've got freedom of speech. You've got freedom of choice as long as it's the choice that was given to you as an illusional option. You have the right to religion as long as you're picking the religion that they want you to have. You can swear to God and take oath in this country as long as it's on a Bible that we approve, because just blanket faith, regardless of the denomination, isn't enough for Americans. So the idea that we have a dictator in the United States who has then removed a dictator from Venezuela just to impose their own dictator that's actually going to listen and do what this dictator wants is comical in and of itself. The reality is that this country should stick its nose out of other people's businesses until its business can actually be profitable, because this country is $34 trillion in debt, yet is now trying to tell other countries how to do democracy, how to run a business, how to operate things as it should be, which is comical, because we had somebody who got 6 different bankruptcies and ran almost every business he had into the ground, trying to tell the United States people how to operate this country like a successful business, yet he's yet to ever have a successful business. Because I'm sorry, but trafficking in minor children isn't exactly a business model that you should repeat or highlight as being the best thing you've ever done.